Hi there, Richard Matheru here. Are you all familiar with the NFL in-home business? That's no friends left, right? It isn't nice. It's when you can just tell people aren't answering your calls or responding to your text or cutting you out socially. It isn't a nice feeling. Now, if you're already there because you've shared your business the wrong way, I'm going to give you some tips to bring you out of it and back into a positive situation. Or if you're new and you're thinking, well, how do I avoid that? I got 4 major mistakes that you can avoid making to help keep you out of that NFL. So stay tuned for today's show. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to share a resource with you at the end of today's video which will help you find fresh, new, interested people who are already interested in what it is that you've got to offer them. So stick around for that. But how can we deal with the people we already know in a far better way or recover a negative situation because of what you've already done? So let me give you the 4 major mistakes first and then how to recover from that. Number 1, okay, don't throw up, as we say, your opportunity on people. You were put through a system, hopefully the right way, that brought you into your company. Now, you may be passionate about what you do, and that's great, but make sure you don't have people judging your presentation skills over the presentation itself. What do I mean by that? You're going to be rich. You could have a Mercedes. We're going to fly around the world. This is amazing. Now, you may feel confident they can do that, and it may be true. But if you share it in that way, what does it sound like? Too good to be true. This is a scam. Again, they're assessing you and not the actual point of what it is that you're sharing, the opportunity on offer. So don't spoil it for yourself and don't spoil it for them. Stick to the system. It works. It's there for a reason. Number 2, beating people over the head, right? If they said no, they said no. You may say, well, you're perfect for this. You've got all the skills. Why would you not do this? That's pressure. That's pushing. If you push somebody, they push back. Again, you just spoilt it for them. It's got to be their idea. You've got to chill out a little bit. Number 3 is pity. Would you please, pretty please join my business? That would please help me get a commission. Wrong way of doing it. People will see value in what you do. That's why they will come aboard. Value in the relationship with you, value in the system that you're offering them, value in the product that you're selling. Going through pity isn't the way to do it. It's setting off that uneven. You're training them how to treat you in the future. This is someone to be pitied. You're putting yourself down there. Is that the kind of business leader? Is that who you want to be? Not at all, right? And number 4 is looking at insults. Passive aggressive. Somebody says no, you go, oh fine, okay, stick to your silly job, okay, go work for somebody else. That's not a good thing. Why? Well, if you would all ever want to go back to the people that you're speaking to, or you would all ever want to leave the door open for them to come back through when things maybe change in their life, you're going to slam that shut, put a bolt on it and a chain over it and tape it up in duct tape if you make those mistakes. If they at all feel negative about this last conversation they had with you about your business, then they're never going to have another one with you again. And again, you've spoilt it for yourself and you spoilt it for them. So how can you recover from this before I give you that resource? Well, it's plain and simple honesty. Go back to those people and say, hey, listen, I want to apologize. I went about things the wrong way. It was only because I was really enthusiastic about the potential that this has and the potential for you. I was thinking of you first, but I know I went over the top, or I was a little bit silly about your job, or I was a little bit insulting. It's only because I was disappointed. I really wanted to work with you. Now, if it's not for you, absolutely fine, but are you at all open for me to actually come in a non-pressured way and just share the information with you the right way? Now I've got some training. It's entirely up to you. Either way is fine by me. That is a great language. That is a great way to go back to those people and open up those lines of communication. And then a second way that you can help to position yourself more positively is start to do things from a selfless point of view. Do they need some furniture moving around? Do they need a favor? Is there some way you can go out of your way just to help them without expecting a presentation or anything in return? If you start doing that, people's perception of you will start to be uplifted, and they'll start to, on their own, say, wow, you've changed, you've improved. What is that business again you were talking about? You'll find that over and over again. So let's say you've been through all the people that you know, and it's going to take a little bit of time to recover that situation, or you've spoken to them and they're just not interested. Where do you go? Well, I would highly suggest that you start looking at ways to create leads, as in interested people who already are open to what it is that you want to share. That way, there's no beating them over the head, there's no wasted time, and you can have positive conversations day after day and build your business far quicker. I did that. I still use this system, and you can use it too at richardmatheru.com MLSP-system. You'll get a whole bunch of tools and training in a community that will help you thrive in whatever home business you're in, even if you've messed it up to now. So go and check that system out if you see value. I'll see you on another show really soon. Bye for now. Have a fantastic day.